Hello. Today I'm going to be discussing with myself, obviously, all the probably the multiple ways the world needs to progress forwards rather than backwards. So for number one, I'm probably going to start with police brutality. So the situation with police brutality at this point is it could go one of two ways. It could either get resolved and we could deal with this peacefully and deal with the fact that police are fucking murdering in broad daylight and getting away with it and getting fucking, you know, respected for it in some instances. That's really fucked. We can't have that. If we can't be respecting people that are killing people for no reason, because that's just gonna change everything. It's going to turn everything to chaos. When police realize that they have multiple people's lives in their hands and they don't even get punished if they do something, like it's not detrimental to them to kill people. Like, it's probably better for them, to be honest, except when the Tumblr people get onto it and they're like, holy fuck, let's just dox this person and like put their information on the fucking internet, and then that cop's fucked because their internet information's all over the web. So anyway, that's number one, police brutality. And if that goes badly, like if this doesn't get better, if this doesn't improve at all, we're fucked. We really are, because then it's gonna, you know, become a situation that people that are higher in power than cops can't even deal with it. It will have to be the cops themselves that deal with it, and then they will just start running the fucking world, and then we'll just have a world that's run by police. We'll have a world that's run by armed forces, and that means it will not be a democracy, it will become a dictatorship, and it will be like Hitler. It will become like a Hitler situation, and it will be quite fucked up. I envision that, and that is bad, so we can't have that. What else is wrong with the world? Humans are so quick to judge. Like, we're so fucking judgmental. Like, it's just natural, and because it's a survival thing, and like you figure if you've got better traits than other people, then like your chances are that you'll survive longer. But if you're judging someone and you're like, yeah, her boobs are pretty small, she could probably run really fast because they can't that's like an extra 4 kilos taken off her body that she can just fucking power that out. So shit, she's probably got a better chance of running away from zombies than I do. But like, we can't constantly be judging people. Like, it's so bad. It's bad for the brain. Like, it's bad for the mind, and you give out these really bad vibes when all you do is go to places and just sit there and just judge people. Like, there's a difference between observing stuff and judging people. Like, me, I'm particularly observant. Like, I notice quite a lot of things that people that I'm around don't really generally notice, and like, I don't know. Anyway, so that's another thing that needs to happen. We need to be less judgmental. Another one would probably be, we need to start acting like a human race rather than subdivisions of races, and like, you know, like, we're not just Asians and Hispanics and fucking, you know, it's not like the skin color determines the race. Like, there is one race, and that's a human race, and that's all there is to it. Like, you can't argue with me about that. Like, that's just all there is. There's one race, and everything else is something that you in your mind put there as a boundary because you don't want to associate with those people because they are in your little fucking boxes. So if we just broke all those little boundaries and started thinking of people as people rather than black people and white people and, you know, everything. On that same note, I have to sort of be a little bit contradictory, because white people need to take responsibility for their actions. They need to take a look at histories, the decisions that their grandparents and ancestors made on behalf of the future generations, like slavery and, you know, all those situations where white people push their superiority onto another group of people. So white people need to take responsibility for that, and they need to apologize. Somebody needs to apologize on behalf of white people for their fucking actions, because it's ridiculous. And like, if you think about the situation that's going on with Ferguson right now, if you think about the situation that's going on with any situation where white people aren't the people that are being killed or being suppressed or whatever, if that happened to white people, there would be a fucking outcry. Like, I'm not even kidding. There would be someone's parents would probably sue them. Yeah, how, like, look, it bothers me that we have this, like, situation going on in the US, like the Ferguson situation, for example. And I have people that I know that are telling me that it bothers them that I'm, like, reblogging all this stuff about the situation and, like, doing videos about situations, like, and they're telling me that I should just stop. Like, you really need to understand that, like, this is the least I can do for this situation. Like, this is the complete least I can do, is inform people and keep them, you know, on top of the situations that are going on around them. Like, don't fucking tell me to stop doing it, because I'm not gonna fucking stop doing it. Like, not until there's a fucking change. And